Okay, if the plan is bring everybody to vote,
Yeah.
then talk, Mark, about the tale of two Staceys. Because if the answer is, let's get those swing voters in the middle who are disenfranchised with Trump, that's very different from the Democratic candidates who are really pushing far to the left, because now you're in Bernie Sanders country.
Well, in Stacey's case, it's actually a battle we've been fighting going back to Reverend Jackson's campaign in 1984. And that was, particularly in Georgia, you have a disproportionate amount of African-American voters who are unregistered or who are not voting. And so her formula is finally, and this is good for all of Georgia. I think Stacey will win today, but even if she doesn't, if she can get those voters out to vote, Stacey Abrams, yes. If Stacey Abrams gets those voters out to vote today, then that goes a long way in terms of everyone participating in the process, not just those who traditionally vote, but for those who've been locked out in the black belt.
But if those voters go out and vote today, does, in a general election, Democrats run the risk of losing centrist swing voters?
Not in Georgia.
Well, let's go on a bigger stage.
Well, I mean, there's that risk, but from what we can see, Democratic voters are still disaffected from 2016, still upset about that. If you get as many Democrats and everybody in the Democratic family, including far-left progressives, and some independents who lean Democratic, we can sweep, we can still have this blue wave. And quite frankly, when it comes to 2020, the next national election, we can see to it that a Democrat is elected president again. If you put all those numbers together, Democrats, independents who lean left, progressives who are Democrats, all minorities, the Democrats have the biggest tent, and we win across the board.